And here we go, Lunar Series III, but this is not. It's actually Lunar Series I. I haven't been able to find a Lunar Series I box, but Lunar Series III and Lunar Series I is the same fitting. And I've started this one a while ago, and I love these little boxes. You've got this little lift out piece where you can get out the box out easy enough. Being the ultimate collector, you know, you leave all the plastic on everything. I don't know why we do that. But anyway, plastic's still on the lid. Like to have everything. Now, kids, you're not allowed to eat this, okay? Not edible. So this has got, yeah, a really nice little mat on it, Perth Mint, Australia. And here we are with the coins. Now, of course, this set's not finished yet, but what I had to do is I had a couple of coins where the original casings were scratched or damaged, and sort of to protect the coin, I put them into these other really nice ones, but of course, holders, but of course they're not original. And of course they don't fit in here either, like the original ones do. So these have to be changed. So I got these original Perth Mint Lunar Series I cases. These are the original cases. So I can now refit these. So these two have got to be changed out, and there's another, these three are going to be changed out, and there was one with a bit of scratches on it. I'll have to have a look, can't see. The face of the coin goes into the holder with the lip. So that's the way that they would from the mint. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that, it's perfect. Alrighty, and it will fit perfectly. You know, I might change this around because, well, I don't know, I've got a bit of a, they really started with the rabbit. And I'll explain why that is in a minute. But it's the rabbit, 1999 was first. Even though this is the first in the Lunar Series, this was the first coin released. Okay, so let me just put these over here again. Okay, so I've reorganized the box a little bit better. We're going to start when the Perth Mint Lunar Series I 1 ounce silver bullion coins were released. And the first one was released in 1999, which was the year of the rabbit. But of course, we know that in the lunar cycle, the first release was the first animal is the mouse, ox, tiger. So it should have been mouse, ox, tiger, but they didn't. They started with the rabbit. They did start with the mouse, ox, tiger with the gold and the 1/10 and the 1/20, and there's a couple of other coins. But the 1 ounce silver bullion, they didn't actually start producing until 1999. So basically what they did is at the end of the Lunar Series in 2008, they produced the Lunar Series I mouse. So they were doing a bit of a catch-up with the first three of the lunar cycle, but at the end of the series. It's a bit strange because what that means is 2008 was really the beginning of Lunar Series II. So in fact, there are two different Lunar Series mouse 1 ounce bullion coins, one in Series 1 and one in Series 2, because Series 1 should have been up here in 1997 or something. All right. And I'll put up here what the Lunar Series was in the years. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's continue on. So the next one is the snake. Isn't that gorgeous, even without the case? Oh my goodness, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if that focuses that close or not, but that's beautiful. Okay, so we go rabbit, dragon, which I don't have, and snake right there. Horse is pretty good. The goat or the sheep I'm missing. Monkey, he needs to be replaced. Again, quick look at the coin outside the case. I hope that's focusing. That's beautiful. All the detail in these coins, in the first series, absolutely beautiful. So monkey goes here. Okay, rooster, dog, pig. This one's got to be replaced. Gorgeous coin. Doesn't have the designs around across the top like some of them do. Isn't that different? I only just noticed that. Okay, so it ended with the pig. And then of course the mouse, which was, yeah, 2008. That's a perfect coin, actually very good condition. Then the ox. And then this one, of course, here will be the tiger. Now, I actually have a tiger, but it's in it. And I've been deliberating whether to take it out of the case or not. So, yeah, this one is going to be the tiger. And I have had it, but it's in this card, so I don't want to take it out. I'll try to source another one. But basically, that's the tiger, which will fit there. And it's 2010. So 8, 9, and 10, these three should have been up first. But instead, they were produced there. That's why they'll call this 2007, 2008 mouse, 2007, 2009 ox, and 2007, 2010 tiger, because these were all produced in 2007. They're all marked 2007 on the back, these three. So that's the difference. And of course, the pig is 2007, but on the back, there's no mention of the year. So that there is a few subtle differences, as you see here. This is the 2008 mouse, and on the back, it's got 2007. And just so, you know, for completeness, there's the 2009 and 2007. So these last three coins here were produced in 2007 with the pig. But yeah, a little bit weird. Sometimes a little bit difficult to get your head around. But I've just noticed that the first one didn't have that design on it. And then see how they got this design around here? I really like that design across the top there. I'll have to research that and see what that actually is. And they've got some down here. Really, really nice. But then, yeah, they sort of seem to not be consistent. So rabbit didn't have it. I'm not quite sure about the dragon. I assume it did. Well, maybe it didn't because the rabbit didn't. And then the snake, the horse, I'm assuming the goat had it. I don't know. I don't have a goat. Monkey. And then it looks like they sort of stopped with the rooster, dog, pig, rat, and those ones don't have that particular design on it. Yeah, so there's a little bit of inconsistency there, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I'm not going to take the tiger out and put it in there. If I did, I'd only have those two to go, which is, of course, the dragon and the sheep, or the goat. But, you know, I'll still source those three. And also try to get myself a Lunar Series I case, which would have been really, really nice. Yeah, and even though I'm looking for this one, which is the tiger, I was thinking about collecting these carded coins because I actually have the mouse in the carded coin as well, which of course is marked 2007, same as this one, same guy. So yeah, I might have two separate collections, one in the box and one in the carded collection. So we'll see how that goes. I've only got 2 of the 12, so we'll see how they go. Very, very difficult to get the card ones. So that's where we are with the Series 1. And now I'll show you what I'm doing with my Series 2. Here we go. Well, g'day all. I've got something that I've been waiting for quite some time. This is a case. Absolutely. Australian Silver 1 ounce Lunar set, Series 2, 2008 to 2019. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful case? Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, let me just put it in place here. 12 slots. And we shall put those in right now. So the first one is, of course, Year of the Mouse. 2008, Year of the Mouse. Oh, it's a good fit too. 2009, Year of the Ox. 2010, Year of the Tiger. Also, just so you get these straight, what you can do is the nose should be at 3 o'clock. So if you rotate it, that's the way it should be. 2011, Year of the Rabbit. 2012, always a big favourite, Year of the Dragon. 2013, Year of the Snake. 2014, Year of the Horse. 2015, Year of the Goat or Sheep. 2016, Year of the Monkey. 2017, Year of the Rooster. 2019, which is the last one in the series, Year of the Pig. So all I was waiting for was 2018 Year of the Dog, and it arrived same day as the box. 2018 Year of the Dog. My complete Perth Mint Lunar Series II 1 ounce silver bullion coins. It is now oh, I didn't show you the lid. Inside the lid there, it's got that as well. Yeah, it's really nice, beautiful set. And it is now complete. Okay guys, I got one parcel today. I've got several parcels. This is just the one that I'm opening. The other ones I've already opened. So we'll open up this one real quick. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, 3 little parcels. Now, to save you watching this, I'm going to do it right now. So here we go. And just like that, boom, done.
Here's a pretty scarce Perth Mint Show release, the 2009 ANA World's Fair of Money 2-Coin Kookaburra Special, released in Los Angeles in August 2009. The card contains 2 1-ounce, 999 silver kookaburras. The first is the 2008 Kookaburra, featuring the historic P Mint mark. The second is the 2009 Kookaburra, featuring the special P20 Mint mark, marking the 20th annual Kookaburra issue. What makes this set particularly interesting is that Perth Mint produced just 2,000 of these special 2-coin sets for release at the ANA World's Fair of Money. This particular set is individually numbered 1326 out of 2,000. A very nice piece of Perth Mint Kookaburra history. This next card is the 2011 Perth Mint World Money Fair 2-Coin Show Special, featuring a 1-ounce Australian koala and a 1-ounce Australian kookaburra. Both coins are struck from 999 silver and were issued in special presentation packaging for the 2011 World Money Fair. The koala design shows an adult koala and juvenile resting in the fork of a eucalyptus tree, while the kookaburra features the bird with outstretched wings resting on a bush timber perch. Both coins also carry the Perth Mint's P Mint mark. Only 2,000 of these special 2-coin sets were issued, making this another very limited Perth Mint Show release. Each coin contains 1 troy ounce of silver and has a diameter of 40.6 millimeters. This particular set is individually numbered 972 out of 2,000. Another great example of the low mintage, carded Perth Mint Show specials that make these releases so interesting to collect. And this is the third and final card, the 2009 Perth Mint Koala and Kookaburra Coin Show Special, released for the ANDA Brisbane Coin Show on the 23rd and the 24th of May, 2009. The card contains 2 1-ounce, 999 silver coins, 1 Australian koala and 1 Australian kookaburra. The 2009 Kookaburra features the special P20 Mint mark, celebrating the 20th annual issue of the Australian Kookaburra series. The 2009 koala shows a young koala sitting on a tree branch and carries the Perth Mint's regular P Mint mark. Perth Mint stated that no more than 6,000 of these 2-coin show specials would be released across 3 ANDA coin shows during 2009. Each coin contains 1 troy ounce of silver, weighs 31.135 grams and measures 40.6 millimeters in diameter. This particular example is individually numbered set 0840. So that completes the 3-carded Perth Mint 2-coin show specials I wanted to show today. These are exactly the sort of unusual, low-production Perth Mint releases that I really enjoy adding to the collection. So there we have it, 3 very different Perth Mint carded 2-coin show specials, each with its own story, its own presentation, and in 2 cases very limited production of just 2,000 sets. They're a great little snapshot of Perth Mint show history and exactly the sort of unusual pieces I enjoy collecting. I'll put what I paid for each of these sets on screen now, just to give you an idea of what they cost me. For me, the combination of low production, original packaging, and 2 full ounces of silver makes these particularly interesting collector pieces. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying your coin collecting and stacking experience, finding a few interesting pieces along the way, and most importantly, enjoying the hobby. I'll catch you again in the next video.